Well, I see that your paintings have very personal and microcosmos. What is the role of man, of the masculine man in your paintings, in your art?
Well, it is important role. Sometimes they're like slaves, sometimes they're kings, sometimes they want to be loved, sometimes they should bring this love into the life of a woman. So it is important role. All the time when I start to paint, I think about men.
And do you want to say something else?
No, we can continue.
Okay, and what about the role of women? I notice often women is presented as a victim. Is this victim role forced or accepted role? Or let's what is the role of the woman in your paintings?
Well, there is a huge variety of roles. I cannot say that it is like a game, game with a lot of roles, but it is some kind of intimate theater. Sometimes these women are victims by their own choice. Sometimes these women are winners. It taps on the plot. Sometimes they want to write. Sometimes they want to be taken, and it is a strong ancient wish to wish to be taken by a man.
I noticed that some of the women in your paintings have the eyes in the breasts, in the nipples. Please tell us about this.
Well, the nipples, like the object and like a symbol, it is very sexual at first point of view, and I couldn't impress them better than with eyes, because it is like to feel surrounding, to feel world with intuitive personality, with something that is hidden deep, something like deep feminine feeling, like intuition, like sensation that you cannot even describe. You feel like this by the nipples and you do like this, nothing more.
I notice there are few symbolic elements in your paintings. Here behind you I see, for example, the snake. Often also the cup and other very symbolic objects. Are you inspired? Do you read symbology, or it is part of archetypes that you can feel by your own?
Well, I have to say I like to read. I read different kind of literature, but all of the symbols in my paintings, I feel them by skin, by mind, by emotions, by subconsciousness. All of them are sitting inside me, and it is like to express them by my own abilities in art. And most of the times they're ancient, as I could read later after creation finished.
Tell us about the creative process. How an idea to create a painting or an art object starts. It is something that you can imagine, something that you need to express. It comes in a rush, or you see it takes a few days.
It comes in a moment. It is like a volcano. It is like a sparkling water that comes from inside and goes outside very easily. I never felt any complications to express. Just sometimes I'm tired about quantity of artworks, but to express for me it is very easy. It's like to breathe.
Tell us about your collaboration with sculptor Xavier Escala.
Or
There is this sculptor called Goddess who has the eyes in the breasts, which can be opened. You designed, you created the inside of this work. How do you feel by collaborating with another artist?
I think it is great. It is great object. It is great result of collaboration and also about result of love, of relationship. And I think every relationship should bring some results. And I love this result. I love to compose it. I love to be excited about how it will go. And I have to say that it went well. And especially I was so surprised about the reaction of audience. We covered the sculpture like an old tradition from theater with black piece of cloth, and then we open it, and audience they were with open mouth first. Then they started to react somehow and to move closer to see what is it, what is this golden paradise inside.
And what is this golden paradise inside?
This golden paradise inside, it is a wish of love. It is full of passions and happy feelings for a moment. It is like a huge delight.
Okay, thank you so much. We
Thank
have
you to
finished.
you.